So, welcome to Nothing But the Truth, God's Motherfucking Chronicles. Here we are today, as promised, doing a reading on Cowboy. Being that his name is ringing bells all throughout the hood about these messy ass transcripts, I've decided that I'm not going to really listen to it because I don't want it to mess up my reading for you guys. So I'm going to get this reading and then I'm going to listen to the transcripts that he got. So as you know, we have to get started with our prayer. I didn't get the opportunity to do the numerology reading on him because I was at work. And then I had to deal with the baby, as you already know, which is my life story. So I'm going to probably do double deck reading today. Time to take a sip of my... Y'all take y'all tea, I'm going to take my coffee, damn it. I might. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably throw bones to see what area we're going to focus on with him. Alright, so let's get started. To the Most High God, we come to you in our humblest thoughts. We come here with love and light. We ask for your protection and divine white light. I ask for protection for myself and my family. I ask for protection and divine white light for Cowboy. I ask for protection and divine white light for my subscribers. I ask that any lower vibrational, demonic, or negative energies be cleared away from us today. I ask that our vibrations be raised above all negativity. I ask that we all connect with our ancestors during this reading and connect with our guardian angels. I come to Allegro to ask permission to enter into the gates of the spiritual realm. I ask for his guidance, protection. I ask for him to hold our hands as we tap into the spiritual realm, as well as universal consciousness and energy, and make sure that we are only interacting with spirit that is positive and that radiates white light. Ashe to Allegro, Ashe to Allegro, Ashe to Allegro, Ashe to our ancestors, and Ashe to the Most High. Ashe. Now that we got that out of the way, let me burn some stuff, because I know they're going to have some energy with his ass, okay? Can't trust that guy. Yeah. No. Let me set that right there real quick. And kind of burnt that too soon. Feed the bones, feed the bones. I don't know who I'm using. Ooh. And we gotta light this again. You need to smoke the bones. Yeah, so Cowboy is back in the hot seat. His name has been ringing bells, folks. We gotta keep our spiritual protection, baby. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to throw the bones. But first, let me try to find my list with the birthdays on it. Alright, so Herman Douglas' birthday is February 9th, 1973. Okay, so that makes him an Aquarius. That makes him an air sign. So we are going to pull his card out when we do start the read. He will be the King of Swords. Okay, and when you are dealing with swords and air signs, you're dealing with people who like to talk. They could be gossipy. They can really hurt you with their words. They are air signs, so they can be very smooth and subtle, but you can also have that same air turn into an immense storm and be very destructive. So they both, the air signs have a lot of elements with them. They're very logical beings. They don't really deal with emotion a lot. So, and I would say they're more intellectual than anything else. Okay? So let me figure out which bones I want to use. I'm not sure. All right. So when we are dealing with these two skulls, when I do a reading, I like to assign them. So being that he's an air sign, this is going to represent him. And this is going to represent female, male. Any additional female and males. Okay? These are important to be focused on, females and males. These are not so important players, male and female. Okay? This is going to let me know whether negative energy, positive energy that is surrounding them. Okay? Well, this is going to let me know whether I need to focus more so on the male aspect or the female aspect. But I might change the assignment to them later. I'm like that. I'm different. My bones are made by me for me. Okay? Not bought at the store. Anything that's outside of the circle gets put up. All right. Let me bring you guys closer so y'all can get a better look at what's going on around here. All right. I need like a stick or something so you guys can see what's going on. I'm retarded. I'm going to get something. So what I got here is directly on the ego, which is directly in the middle. There's a purple bone, which represents spirit. Okay. We got this green bone here, which is a representation of abundance and growth. All right. So we see that he has been trying to connect spiritually. Ugh. Gosh. No worries. He's been trying to connect spiritually, but he seems to be blocked, okay, by his thoughts, his intellect. Okay, which is definitely and when you're dealing with spirit, you're dealing with his feminine self. But this is actually the male bone, so this is being represented. His masculine energy is preventing him from growing spiritually. Okay. Now, as you see, there is a bone, a female bone that sits in Leo. he also is sitting in Leo. Okay? Check this out. He's also sitting in Leo. There's a female bone that's also sitting in Leo, which is actually Nipsey's zodiac sign. And here you see the evil eye bone. Okay, so we know this is surrounded by nothing but negative energy. We see the luck bone and the female bone going upward, which means that this is a relationship that was growing, okay, in some shape, form, or fashion with a female. Very interesting. We also have another female here. Another male here who sits in the energy of Cancer. And we have the key of knowledge, which is this owl in reverse. So he knows something, okay, about this transformation that Nipsey has made. He's also not being felt by the family at all. They are not feeling him, okay? They feel, okay, it's looking like there's talk about him doing this shit over money, okay? There's also some type of relationship and conflict landing in the air sign with a male. They're showing that there is a relationship with a male that had conflict. So, as you see in all 4 segments of this map, we need to focus primarily in the middle, because his ass is getting haunted for what he did. He's not getting no rest, okay? His ass is grass, okay? He done fucked himself up, all right? But it does show that he has, he is transforming spiritually. He's trying to run to the spiritual realm, praying to get himself out of this shit. I almost forgot about this when it's stuck. Hold on. And it's looking like he is thinking about running somewhere. He thinking about running, y'all. He got the key right over it. So he's definitely thinking about moving his ass out the way. He's worried. He is worried. So now that we got that out of the way, he's all over the place, okay? So that means that we have to look at the whole picture. There's no one particular area to focus on. It's all areas, guys. All areas. So let's get what's the primary energy surrounding Cowboy. This is not a reading in reference to Cowboy in court. This is a reading into what's going on with Cowboy's ass in general. Period. So let's get the overall energy. Forgot anybody sending negative energy this way, we ask that it be reversed back to you 3 times 3. Ashe. And that is protection for myself, for my subscribers. No negative energy, because we will be sending it right back to the known and unknown. We do not play that. We're not dealing with no negativity today. I already had shuffled this deck out, guys. So I'm just shuffling it like 2 more times. You see, I beat this deck up. Look at this deck. It is done up, okay? I might have to order this deck again. And I might need to keep this one back up. I gotta get him out the deck. He is the king of Swords. Guys. Based on his zodiac sign, okay? Alright, there he goes. So he's going to be right in the middle. That is your boy right there. So the first card he got is Triumph and Success, which is going to represent his recent past. What his current situation is dealing with the truth, and ain't that the goddamn truth. And his next one is dealing with his sacral chakra. Okay, and when you're dealing with the sacral chakra, you're dealing with the reproductive organs. Okay, so we could be talking about relationships, desire, sexual energy, things like that. His first card is a 1. Second card is 20, which breaks down to 2. So we are 2 plus 2 is 4. The whole entire overall energy is 5, which is a discussion of conflict and defeat. That's what the 5 hits at. Conflict and defeat is the overall. So now that we got that out the way, let's get the details, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the details. I know y'all might not be able to see everything. Let me see if I can raise it up a little bit so you can get a better view. Let me see, what do I got over here that hold this up? Alright, so y'all can get a little bit of a better view. Okay, get a kid a break. Let's find out. Sorry. Now, we're going to first find out what is covering Cowboy. Then we'll find out what's crossing him, and then we'll read the rest of the spread. Seven of Swords is what's covering Cowboy, which is betrayal. This is the Seven of Swords in the zombie deck, and this represents betrayal, theft, lying, deceit, that kind of thing. So now let's find out what is crossing him. I'm gonna put it. The Hierophant. Okay. And when you are dealing with the Hierophant, in this case, I want to give it to you from the book. Okay. And when you are dealing with the Hierophant, you're dealing with organizations, groups, and structures. Okay. So that lets you know what's crossing him. An organization, a group, or a structure. Okay. And in this case, this is either an organization or a group. And we know that to be a fact, everybody. Okay. Just so y'all know I don't be making this shit up. That's why I gave you that out the book. So you know for a fact that I don't be making this shit up. Okay. This is all facts, not fiction. So, what is going on in Cowboy's recent past? It's talking about truth, okay? And the next card that came out was the Five of Hazards, which is talking about complete loss, okay? Complete and total loss of, and this can even be the loss of life. Okay, and we know in the recent past, Nipsey passed away. We have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about being stuck in a situation that you are not happy in, that you would prefer to be away from. We have this Queen of Wands who can represent a Leo, a Sagittarius. Who else is it, y'all? Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So somebody, a female in the recent past that is a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries, okay, comes up in his recent past. And we are going to get some clarification on that right now about what her position is, who she is, what role does she play. This is somebody that he works with, okay? This is somebody that he works with. We have the Knight of Wands, okay? Knight of, Wands or Rods. This is somebody that he works with. Give me one more. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is about a relief of a burden, because when you have the Nine of Rods upright, it's about being overburdened, okay? So we're gonna have to throw another one out to get some clarification on that one in regards to a relationship. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, guys, this is interesting. I don't know what they, but let me leave that alone for a second. We're going to have to definitely get into that. That's different. Now, we have what's going on above him. And this is triumph and success. This is the Ace of Swords, the gift of communication, the gift of thought, of intellect. We also have this Six of Cups, which is talking about, it could be about somebody from the past coming around. It could also be about friendships, long-lasting friendships from childhood or just with lots of memories. But it could also be about somebody living in their head, okay? But I believe this is more so about relationships, about a friendship, okay? Four of Hazards. This is about somebody being selfish, stubborn, not listening to warning, okay? Then we have the Tower. The Tower is about something coming to a complete halt and crumbling before your face, and you have no control over it, okay? So far what we got here is the universe warning Cowboy about his friend and him ignoring it. And because he ignored it, okay, all hell broke loose. Then you get the Seven of Wands, letting you know he did not defend Nipsey, okay? He did not stand up for Nipsey. How do we confirm that? We have the Nine of Cups. And that's what they were. They were really good friends. Life was doing well. Everybody was happy and joyous. Shit was regular, okay? What else did Nipsey bring him? Financial stability and work, okay? And he did not defend his friend, which we know is very clear, okay? Pay no mind. Sorry, I'm not holding my cards right again. Two of Cups is about strong partnerships, relationships, friendships. We got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is about luck and karma. The Fool is what the hell he was, exactly, okay? This is telling it straight, flat out, the Fool. This is a situation. Still a representation of not paying attention to warning signs. Being a fool. Two of Wands. Not making the right choice. Not making a choice. That's what happened. His ass didn't make a choice. Okay? Being scary as hell. Being a fool. We're going to get back to this because I don't know what the hell this means right here. But we're going to break it. We're going to get into it. Even if we got to pull again. Then we have the Star, which is talking about luck. Well, this is talking about hopes and wishes. And then we got the King of Cups. And we have the Temperance. Okay? And this is coming up for his recent upcoming future. It's looking like he got a lot of praying going on. So let's get some details on what this whole situation is about. Now, if you look at it, the King of Cups is looking at the King of Swords, which is him. And the King of Cups, I don't know who this may be because I don't have time to look through the list. But he represents, based upon Zodiac, he represents a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay? So I don't know who that is, but we have the Temperance here letting us know that this is a matter of joining together, of being able to work together, being able to blend. Okay, that's what Temperance is about. It's about being able to balance out two different things. Let's get some clarity on there. Court. Okay, and that's exactly what he's dealing with right now. The damn justice system, y'all. Ten of Swords. Complete failure. Okay. This is the Ten of Swords. This is being at rock bottom, down and out. Sometimes can also represent death. In a traditional deck, this is a man laying in the street with 10 swords in his back, blood in the concrete, and somebody running off to the side. You know, I think this is an important card for you guys to see in a traditional sense. And I probably should have used a traditional deck, always trying to be cute, because y'all don't really ever get to it. This is, if you look at this card represents exactly what happened to Nipsey. Exactly what happened. He was shot. Look at this shit. Look at this. And if we had another deck, I forgot which deck it is, you would see a man over here in the corner with a red cloak on, running away from the scene of the crime. This is a fact. That's what this card represents. I know, it looks far different. Alright. So, it's looking like he may be a failed when it comes to this court case, okay? And this card is also about being in a situation where if you can't beat them, join them. This is also about new cycles and the ending of cycles, okay? Hangman. Sounds like he is being hung out to dry. Why? Deception. Lying, okay? He's going to get caught in these lies in court, okay? This preliminary is not going to be his last time in court, okay? And all the lies he told going to come back and bite him right in the goddamn ass, okay? Right. And it looks like he told these lies for money. And I think he's going to be dealing with a false sense of victory, guys. I don't see him being permanently victorious in the future. It's looking like he's going to be dealing with a false sense of victory. There's going to be some celebrating going on, okay? And all of that for what? The Five of Cups. He's still going to have to live with regret. And he's still going to lose out a lot. If not his whole entire existence on this damn earth, okay? That's what that Five of Cups is about. Losing everything. So now when we get into the sacral chakra, which deals with the reproductive system, the sexual organs, which is kind of weird because he got this flow of a relationship of truth, okay? The Five of Hazards, this is losing everything. This is about being bored in a relationship or a friendship and went out. This is the Queen of Wands, who is either, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, right? But this person also can represent somebody that they work with who's always offering to help. She's always overextending herself, always willing to help you out, stay late with you, train you, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this lady would give exactly her whole arm if she had to, okay? And then we have this Ace of Cups, letting us know that there was some type of new relationship taking place. Whether this was a love affair or just a new business relationship, who knows? This also can represent him having a sense of hate and anguish, and envy also. This card also represents that jealousy. And you know, I would say it's that because of what side these people land on, which is the left side of the brain, okay? Where we're dealing with envy, hate, and anguish, okay? I would say that. And then you're dealing with trying to get over a burden. And then you're dealing with the Knight of Wands. Somebody who does things off an impulse. He's quick to bite the hand that fed him, okay? You can go out here and bust your ass to get him out of the dirt, out of the mud, and help him. And guess what? He'll still turn around and throw shit in your face. And that's pretty much what Cowboy did. Allegedly, if his role in Nipsey's death is what everybody seems to feel that it is, okay? Now, let's get down to this sacral chakra. All right, so we got the sacral chakra. We have the Five of Wands, letting us know that there was a lot of bickering and petty talk and fighting. We also have the Six of Swords, letting us know that there was grudges being held. At who? Nipsey. That's the person who owned the marathon business, okay? That was his business, and there was a lot of jealousy and envy, dealing with that sacral, a lot of small talk and beefing, a lot of grudge holding, okay, against Nipsey. about what? Well, what I'm getting here is about money and his growth in the physical world. So this is not just about money. This is about money. This is about his status, his celebrity, the way he lives, the way he travels. This was jealousy about everything about Nipsey, okay? To the point where it was unnerving for Cowboy. Unfreaking nerving, okay? Now, we got this Lovers card. We're going to get some clarification on there. We see a broken heart here. Okay. So this is a discussion. Why is this coming up for Cowboy? I don't know. But we're going to figure it out. Okay. Allegra, give us some more clarity on Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, because I'm not really seeing eye to eye with that one there. But let's see. Let me look at this for a second. Do you mind? Okay, so when you go into the almanac of this thing, okay, when this card comes up, it is talking about having to make a decision, okay? It's about making a choice, having a choice. Regardless of the fact, whatever this choice was, it was a heartbreaking one, okay? So let's go back. We got the sacral chakra, talking about the reproductive organs. This is talking about desires, lust, greed, hate, all of those things. And then you have fighting. And you got this going on under the wands. This is going on at work. During a projects and business, we have people at work fighting, secretly bickering and beefing, and holding grudges against who? Nipsey. You got the Two of Hazards. Why? Because he's coming into financial stability. He has a house, he has a car, he has a wife, he has beautiful kids, he has a beautiful family. And it's looking like Cowboy is pretty darn stressed out about this man's growing position, where he was like a little bit obsessed.